Hello, I am back with some more landscaping hints and tips, which I don't actually feel all that qualified to do. But yeah, I know some stuff. Now I'm going to take that same little wooden farmhouse that had a garden far above its station. And I'm going to we're going to talk about a back garden here. We're going to make a little back garden for this guy. Now I wish I could put it up against the house, but I can't. But no, there's going to be lots and lots of different styles here too. And we can go, I'm going to start with simple. I'm going to use this instead of the fencing because quite frankly, it's often a lot easier to pick up. And that's the only reason I'm using the hedges. But the hedges are nice. I mean, a nice green backdrop to everything you're doing. There's no downside to that. Green is your friend. I love it. In case somehow you've missed that about me. Yeah, it's okay. So these hedges and that archway is available in the game even before event stuff. So everybody's going to have this. My poor little puppy. I'm not streaming. You don't get treats just because I'm talking, okay? Only during streaming. You see the look she just gave me. She's not impressed. It was actually quite good. So let's just imagine you've got a little patch of garden, and let's say, okay, let's start at the simple end. You're not a gardener. You're not really a gardener. You prefer to have a barbecue out back. I don't know that we have anything. I don't know if we got anything like a barbecue for out back. Oh, good heavens. And that's what my dog does every stream, guys. Now you've been subjected to the voice that is Bella. You are. And her tail's wagging. She's so excited. You're not getting anything right now. It's just not going to happen. Oh, there's another fountain. I forgot about that one. Now that could be. I mean, that's a Roman thing. That could absolutely be the centerpiece for a formal garden as well. Actually, that would be an excellent centerpiece for a formal garden. My suggestion, if you want to use it, is place this baby first and then build around it. Make your garden the way you want, and then put your house next to it. Because that could make a lovely centerpiece for a formal garden. And of course, if you like a formal botanical thing, you could have, like we did last time, and just have different sorts of rooms. And that's something I didn't talk about last time, and I really probably should have. Think of your garden space in terms of rooms. If you've got a big space, have more than one room. If you've only got one room and it's a big space, it's called a field, okay? Think about areas that kind of, like I use the carpets and stuff in games that I play. In ESO, in Sims, in House Flipper, in anything where I'm decorating, I often use a carpet to define an area. I like a lot of open spaces. I don't like a lot of chopped up little rooms. So I will use a carpet that says this is an area that defines something. And you can do that with plants too. You can use fencing, you can use pathways, you could just have a field with no fencing, but there will be a group of trees on one side or both sides. You feel like you're walking through a forest. It opens up into an open area that has a pond in it. And then the path continues on, and then there's a different kind of tree. It's only on one side, flowers on the other. But you feel like, the path, even in a small area like this, you could have the path winding around like so. And, you've got a space for something over here. You've got a different space for something over there, and you've got some sort of plant fence or hedge separating them in some way to get to something that defines you're over there and I'm over here. And think in terms of rooms and think in terms of levels. You don't want a flower that's 1 foot high everywhere, because then it's just a field with flowers. You want different levels. You want some short, some high, and you want like ceilings, which would be the trees in this case. And you notice I did a little bit of that over here, and I apologize for not explaining it, but you know, I've got the really low ones, I've got these that are taller, I've got that height, we've got the trees, we've got two different heights of trees within this border. I've got lower and bigger, and think of that. Look for different levels, look for different heights in a room, in a garden, which is, you know, a room outside is what it is. So I'm going to have this one be quite informal, and this is going to be I'm not a gardener place, okay? Now the game does not allow me to put tables outside, but somewhere in all this stuff I do have a picnic table. It's as good as I can get. It's not brilliant, but we've got one, so I will probably at some point hopefully find it. You never know. I could be wrong. Do you see a picnic table? There's a bench, but oh, come on. There's too many things. I just go right by it. Okay, where the blood cheapers are the picnic tables? Sometimes things are in places. Oh, come on. The game's not going to do this to me. My computer's about to go tits up again. Excuse my language. And roads, it's not there. It's got to be. Okay, it's got to be right here. I know there is a picnic table. Hello. Yipper. There we go, right next to the rubber ducky, and I missed it. Oh, I failed. So you know what? We can just say here's we're going to be a little barbecue area. No big deal, nothing fancy. I can put in terms of thinking about height again. We put a little tree right here. That's all good. Maybe along this corner. Do we want more of those? I mean, maybe we do. I want to save that for something else. Okay, hang on. Boop, boop, boop. Thank you, little girl. You know what? We could just do something like, no, that's not right. Pick you up. Come on, sunshine, come with me. That's just not good. Okay, I don't know if I want you at all. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put you over here because this is the garden for not a gardener, okay? This is something, you don't garden, you want it simple, but you want it to kind of look nice. I get that. Let's go. There we go. We got a little lilac tree over there. That's kind of cute. It's all good. Now, I think we're going to do, let's have some fun in the place too, right? I mean, is it really just about a barbecue? I mean, really, I don't know. We can put one of these down too so people can sit and chat while we're talking. I mean, that's good. You can have a beer, sit there. Oh, this is a fun time. La la. So we have created a little room. It's not a fancy room, but it's a room, and it has a use. It has a specific reason for being here. Now, what we could do with this place is go back to our evergreen trees if we're going with that look, and we can if we want to. And we could just put, just put a few of them here and there. Just gonna put one like this and one like that, and nothing specific. We just got some trees in the backyard. No big deal, right? But all of a sudden we have other rooms, or we have the possibility of other rooms. And we could come back here and we could say in this part of my little garden, oh, where am I going to find that? Right there. Okay, so right here we're going to put you in like that. And we're going to put, where is this night? We're going easy. Not formal here. We put a couple places like this down. So if we don't feel like eating, but we just, it's a kind of a nippy night. It's getting a little cool in the fall, and we want to go sit outside. And now we get 2 rooms. It's pretty simple. All we got to do is mow this. We might have to weed that one pot, okay? You get the lawnmower out. You come out into the back garden. You've got a hedge. That's kind of pretty. You cook. Let's get in close. You come over here and you cook your burgers and your whatever those are. And then you come and eat them over here. You got your corn dogs, it looks like. And we've got burgers and we've got ketchup. Or you can just, you know, sit here, have a beer. Oh, look at that, a pina colada. And we have a room. We have a room that has a use and it does what it needs to do. And then we can, you know, it's a cold night. We don't really feel like barbecuing. Man, I'd like to be outside. You know, let's go. Can I sit on these? There we go. Wrong way, please. Sit here. Some of these things have a front and a back. Yep, and that is one of them. So we're going to pick this baby up and hopefully turn it around. Is that the right? Did I turn it? I did. So you can sit here at the fire at night and roast your toilet paper and chat with your friends, have a cold brew, and you've got another thing you can do in your garden. Very casual, hardly any upkeep whatsoever, and you've created kind of fun space. Nice little back garden, right? It's I like it. I would be quite comfortable in this little back garden. I probably want more flowers, but you know, that's me, and not everybody is me. I have noticed that. It's totally a thing. So this is another type of landscaping. Just think in terms of levels and spaces. Think of it in terms of rooms. I want a floor, I want a middle, I want furniture, which could be a chair or it could be a statue. You want something that's functional to look at or to use in some way, and think in terms of rooms. Even a tiny little postage stamp place like this, you can definitely have more than a single room. If you were a workout buff or something like that, and here we get a pottery wheel. I mean, you could just pop that over here and now you have a hobby space. Because it's not connected to this. It's just that you can stand here, look out over the wee pond there, and do your hobby, or you can have workout equipment there, or whatever. Yeah, I know you're going to survive a few more minutes. It's a little early for your day. She thinks I'm streaming, and 6 o'clock is coming up, so she comes up to remind me when I'm streaming that I have to shut up and go feed the dog. Yeah, it's a thing. So there we go. This is another type of landscaping. Ta-da! I hope I'm helping. And I hope I'm not making a complete fool of myself, but there you go. I hope it's just giving you some ideas, that's all. Thank you guys for being here, and there's going to be a couple more in this series. So until I see you next time, go plant your garden. Bye-bye.